Zeus, father of gods and men, was married to white-armed Hera. So when Zeus made a mortal woman named Alcmene pregnant, Hera, queen of the gods, fell into a jealous rage and determined to destroy their child, Heracles. First, she made sure that Heracles would be born after his weak cousin, Eurystheus, so that Eurystheus, not Heracles, would be crowned king of Tiryns and Mycenae. Then she sent 2 snakes to kill infant Heracles in his cradle, but he only laughed and strangled the serpents in his chubby fists. Later, when Heracles grew up, married, and had a family, Hera drove him mad and caused him to murder them all. After Heracles regained his senses, the heartbroken father begged the priestess of Apollo to tell him how to make up for his horrible deed. The priestess said he must submit to the total control of his cousin, King Eurystheus, for 12 years. Frightened and envious of Heracles, he planned to send him on 12 impossible missions he hoped would kill the hero. These would be remembered forever after as the 12 labors of Heracles. The first labor Eurystheus set was to bring back the hide of the Nemean lion. Nobody agrees on exactly how the lion came to be. Some say he was the child of the whirlwind god Typhon. Others say he was born of the 3-headed Chimera. All we do know for sure is the Nemean lion was twice as big as a normal lion, and his hide was so tough no weapon of man could pierce it. Heracles tracked down the lion and followed it to its lair. He pummeled the big cat with arrows, but they bounced harmlessly off the monster's side. He thrust a sword at the beast, but the weapon fashioned by the gods themselves merely bent in half. And when Heracles tried to split the lion's skull with his great, huge club, it simply shattered. The creature casually shook its head and stalked off into its cave. Thinking fast, Heracles closed off the cave mouth with a net and rushed in the back way, unarmed. The hero and the lion wrestled, and some say in the tussle, Heracles lost a finger. In the end, though, Heracles strangled the Nemean lion with his bare hands. He skinned the lion with its own claw, the only thing that could pierce its hide. Then he tied the skin over his shoulders, threw the lion's carcass over his back, and brought it to lay at Eurystheus' feet. On seeing Heracles approach, the terrified king hid inside a storage jar. Eurystheus quickly sent Heracles off on another impossible labor. Heracles continued to wear the lion pelt for the rest of his life, and the great and terrible Nemean lion was placed in the night sky as the constellation Leo.